And I always tell people, like, you can't make the same decisions I'm making without the information because you won't feel confident.
Right.
And so you have to feel confident in your information to be able to make those decisions. But I felt confident enough, and I had been doing it myself. Like, I remember being so scared when Dr. Allison told me no more sunscreen. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And I remember being scared of the vanity too, because I had the brown spots on my skin.
Yeah.
And she's like, you're getting the brown spots because of a lack of sun and an excess of blue light.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, I'll trust you. And she said, they might get a little worse for a minute, but then once they turn over, you're
right.
And she was right.
Yeah, I'm in the sun. So if you ask me, do you go in the sun? And my mother and I argue about this because she's not a scientist. She's an amazing woman, but I try to explain this to her. So I've never stopped going into the sun because I do understand that I am doing the measurements to take care of my body and that sometimes it'll come back and then I'll get rid of it because I understand how the human body works. And I'm actually not scared of things like when the whole pandemic happened. I wasn't scared of it. I was more worried about parasites and fungus and how like Lyme's disease would react and autoimmune disorders than anything.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think,
I'm glad you're doing that with your daughter. I just want to tell you that. I wish every parent could learn that when they start with their children.
Yeah.
I wish I would have understood that when I had a baby, at first, because that's how you need to start off a child who really can adapt to this world and what's going on.
Yeah, even when she was sick recently, it was rainy. And once the sun came out, I was like, outside,